Time to play some 2D Mario.
Oh yeah! Ha! Oh yeah! Woo! Woohoo! Ha ha!
Okay,
Here we go!
oh yeah!
Let's
Oh,
play!
yahoo!
Let's
Ha!
go! Let's
Whoa!
go!
Here we go!
It's a go time!
Let's go! Bang bang! Yo!
For so many years, I've been hearing the same yahoos, or yippies, or babas, or whoa, or Mario, or Mario, or even ahoo, ah, ah, ah. But it's enough! I've had enough of it! There's been enough of these mid-ass 2D Marios, and I will not budge until Nintendo finally does something new with it, and... Oh, neat. In 2023, for the first time in over 10 years, Nintendo released a new original 2D Mario game with Super Mario Bros. Wonder. And that game was great! It took the old formula of the new Super Mario Bros. Series, that had gotten old and boring by now, and made it feel really fresh again. Fast gameplay with tons of new mechanics and new concepts for each level, vibrant and playful art direction, dynamic animations, superb sound design. 2D Mario had never been this good. And yet, I think it could have been better. The game was great, yeah, but this was in no way the peak of what 2D Mario could be. The story, movement, gameplay loop, and many other things would have to be improved or changed, but those are changes that Nintendo might never have the guts to make. But what if I told you that there's a new fan game that might just be on the path to making the 2D Mario game of my dreams? Super Mario and the Rainbow Stars is a fan game made by Starshee and her team. And in August of this year, they released a demo containing the full first chapter. And to clear this up right out of the gate, yes, it is completely legitimate and no, Nintendo won't smite them, don't worry. It's a 2D Mario game, which takes tons of elements from other Mario titles and mixes them into it, such as the Mario Luigi series and the Paper Mario games, and many more. For starters, this game has an actual story, unlike the official 2D Marios. And while it does take a lot of inspiration from the other Mario RPGs, the story is completely original. At the start of the game, we're told an old tale about the Rainbow Kingdom. In this tale, we learn about the birth of a dark star called Star Nox, which brought the kingdom to its downfall, as well as the heroic Light Star which sealed Star Nox away. Then we cut away to the Mushroom Kingdom and the Mario Brothers. They were invited to Peach's castle to celebrate the annual Star Festival together. They made their way over there and were welcomed by Toadsworth and Peach. Peach suggested to do some sightseeing before the festival began. For that, they got into a hot air balloon. But it didn't go as planned. What a surprise! A strange star shower destroyed their balloon and they crashed. As if that wasn't enough, they also got separated. Mario wakes up on the coastline near Yoshi Island, and now he moves forward in the search of the others. Alongside him is his new partner, the Star Child Starry. Not to be confused with this Luigi-hating bitch, who also got stranded here. Together they venture through various levels, take on fierce bosses, and help the locals. Meanwhile, Bowser sends his new and improved elite trio on a mission to retrieve the Dark Star artifact from the ruins of the Rainbow Kingdom. Bowser believes that, if the legends are true, the artifact will give him enough power to finally destroy Mario. Yo, Bowser, dude, he's just some old Italian guy. You don't need mythical dark powers that destroyed an entire nation to beat him. Chill. And it's not just the story that's been improved, oh no. Let's take the characters for example. Of course we have Mario, Luigi, Peach, and some of the other well-known characters from the Marioverse. But they actually added tons of completely original characters too. And the dialogues are just as charming and fun as in the real Mario RPGs, if not better at times. But enough about the story, how's the actual gameplay like? Well, it's awesome! The game actually plays less like a Mario game and more like Celeste, and that's part of what makes it so good. The movement is fast, smooth, and so satisfying. Mario keeps most of his signature 2D moves, but also gets new ones, such as the dive, the triple jump, and the side flip. So it basically combines the best aspects of 2D and 3D Mario controls. Mario controls pretty well. The only thing that took a bit of getting used to was the ability of our new partner, Starry. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, similar to Paper Mario 2, Mario will be joined by a new partner each chapter, and each of them bring their own ability. Starry can be thrown by Mario to destroy obstacles and hit switches, which is pretty neat. But all in all, the controls and movement are just so goated, and the platforming gets harder as the demo goes on. But for the controls to be utilized to their fullest, they of course need well-designed stages. And yep, we've got tons of that here. Each level is completely unique and always offers a new quirk or mechanic to keep things fresh. Sometimes the level even gives you a power-up, since you don't get them from question mark blocks anymore. Which means Mario doesn't shrink either, rather he has his life bar from the 3D games. And my god! They somehow made an actual fun water level, since the frog suit's underwater controls are actually a pleasure to use. Hidden within each level are 3 rainbow shards you need to collect, so basically the equivalent to star coins. And the goal of each level is to reach a rainbow star, which will unlock the path ahead. Sometimes the star will even be blocked by a boss, and those were super cool. The fights weren't anything crazy or hard though, but they were still very fun. The levels were reached via a walkable world map, similar to 3D World, which I always love to see. On the level design aspect, the influence of other games is especially clear, and it's not just from Mario games. Donkey Kong, Yoshi, Mario Wonder, Celeste, and probably many more. And of course, all of the levels were accompanied by great music. Although, a lot of the tracks are from existing Mario games, which is fine, since you can't expect such a small team to fully orchestrate all the music for their fan game. But even so, they made a handful of amazing tracks themselves, which you might have heard throughout the video. Now, I've been glazing this game for an entire video, but before I go, I also want to give a huge shout out to the whole dev team, and especially the original creator and project lead, Starshi. I really respect the time, effort, and clear passion that went into the making of this project. It seems like she's been working on this for over 5 years now, alongside making other fan games and YouTube videos. In that time, there's been many different iterations and huge changes made to the game, and it's so cool to see how far it has come. The game has already built a huge community of fans, modders, speedrunners and devs, so I'm sure it'll only get bigger. If you're interested to play the game for yourself or join their Discord, links to that as well as Starshi's channel are in the description below. It seems like Chapter 2 is already on the horizon, so be prepared for that. I still have so much more to say about all this, but I think I'll save that for another video when the game has gotten a bit further along. So until then, check out the game for yourself and give your thoughts in the comments. And if you want to hear more of my yapping in future videos, make sure to subscribe. See ya!